Hey everyone, I just had an idea to just do a little mini file folder portfolio, I guess, to just have to stick inside of a journal. So I'm just going to kind of go for it and we'll see what we get. But I started with just a tiny chunk of a file folder. You can see right there the lines on my file folder. And how big you want it would depend on the size of journal that this is going in. So yeah, it would totally just depend on whatever size you need. And you can just make them and have them around if you want and do them in neutral colors. This one's kind of Christmassy themed, so but you can make it any theme you want. So I kind of prepped everything I could think of, and I'm just going to start assembling this and we will see where we get. So I cut paper to cover over the manila folder because that really wouldn't be my favorite thing to see. And I've inked everything too and sewn a few things. But this one, I love this paper because it can also be used as like journaling paper because it has light lines on it. You can see that. So you could also use that as a journaling style of paper. And now before I get too far ahead of myself, I'm going to put some of these envelopes in. So this is just a teeny vellum envelope. You can use any envelope you have. Printable or ones that you have on hand, coin envelopes, whatever you have, you can use. This one, it's just a tiny, it's probably about coin-sized envelope, and it is just vellum. I just thought that'd be fun to do a vellum one. You can see through it, and that'll be part of the decoration of it. I thought that'd be fun. So I'm just doing a thin bead along that edge, and this edge, and this edge, and I'm just going to be careful up here because I do have that little cutout that I don't want to glue over just because then it's going to go right onto the paper behind. So this is just for prettiness. I've got a thread stuck to me. There we go. Alright, so I just have that little guy, and now I'm going to glue that guy on here. And we're not going to be able to see the back of this because this is going to be glued right into the journal. So the back of this doesn't need to be cute. And the other envelope I'm doing on here is going to go right here. So I kind of need to decide where I want to place those. I'll do this one down lower and the vellum one up a little higher. But I'm going to put this one on first. So I need to assemble this envelope. This is just a printed envelope that I have. I've cut the top off and made a little circle cutout because that's going to be a tag right here. So I'm going to scoot my tag out of the way. I just put that there to remind me that that is what I am putting there. And now I have this fun little guy that I'm going to glue in. Ooh, my glue exploded. Does that ever happen to you? I laid it on its side for too long. I need a little bead on the three sides because I'm actually going to leave this one open as a pocket. So hopefully I got enough on there. But that's just going to go right here. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and glue this envelope right into here. So I will just glue it using the flap to attach it to my folder. So I'm just going to put a bunch of heavy duty glue on there. I can get rid of my exploded glue now. There we go. And that will go right inside the little flap from my manila envelope and attach. I'm going to go kind of heavy on that one, so that's okay. I'm going to stick this in. Oh, I want it a little higher than that. And just kind of make sure it lines up with everything. Alright, so now we just You know, making these, there's really no rule. There's really no great pattern. You just kind of make it, and as you go, you cut and adapt and make your pockets where you want, and make sure you're not gluing things shut that you don't want glued shut, and you'll be able to make an awesome pocket. So I just have a few of these fun little guys, and they're just gonna go right in there just for journaling on the back. And then I have that pocket already ready to go, and I sewed a little lace up there. All right, so back to our fun little vellum guy. I'm gonna go ahead and use my glue again and attach this one on the back. And remember, we're not gonna see the back, so it's okay if it's not super cute. Don't get me wrong, you can make it cute, but you're not gonna see it if you do it this way. All right, I'm gonna put that one right about there. Go ahead and shut it. Make sure that it's lined up nice and neat along that edge right there. Okay, and that looks good. And now I made this fun little tag to go in that pocket. I just used a hole punch along the bottom just to give it a fun lace effect, and then added some lace up top. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe stick a little word on here. Maybe a snowflake, holiday cheer. It barely hangs over the edge, but I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be cute. And maybe do a little, how about a little pink behind there? Let's see if we like that. Just a little bit of a snowflake maybe popping out. I like that. All right, so let's go ahead and attach that down. I think I'll do my glue stick on the snowflake just because you've got all those little pieces, and I'll do a heavy duty glue in the middle. Let's put that guy right here. And then I'll get my heavy duty glue. You don't need heavy duty glue. This is just paper. And I've just added a little word and layered a few tiny scraps just to make a little snippet, I guess. And I'm gonna stick that. Can you see me? There I am. I'm trying hard to stay in camera because I know I've been goofing up on that. So we're learning. There we go. And that pink is just a little pink for me, so I'm just gonna lightly go over this and it'll catch some of those edges. That's cute. And it just lightly grunges it down, just a hair. Okay, cool. It'd be fun to do a little jewel or something on there, but remember it's going into a flat envelope. So this will be fun because you'll be able to see that right through the vellum. So that's gonna leave kind of a cool effect. If I can get it in there. There it is. Eventually. Cool. Love it. All right. So we have that, and we have this guy all done. Maybe we can add some decoration there later. We'll think on that. All right, and now, let's see. The next step is this guy just comes right here. That's just more journaling space and to cover the flap. So I'm going to go ahead and use glue stick on this. You can use it if you want your heavy duty stuff for the whole thing, you can. But I want more. Because I'll tell you, don't you hate it when just a little corner pops up of your paper? It drives me nuts. But you gotta work fast with the glue stick because it dries pretty quick. All right. So we'll just put that down. Cute. Cute, cute. Let's see. How about all I want for Christmas is you right there. That'd be cute. Let's do it. See how easy? You just do whatever you want. Easy peasy. Okay. All right, for this middle one, I wanted to do a stacked pocket. This is going to be the hard part, is remembering where I wanted everything to go. So let's see. I know I have, oh here, this goes up here. Now these little pocket guys actually came in a kit. Super easy, but I did have to shave them off just a hair because they were a little longer than what I wanted. But you don't have to. You could just keep it what you have and then don't worry about it. I wonder what this is for. I don't remember. That's okay. Maybe I don't need it after all. I have these cute pockets, and these are going to go in there, and a couple of tags, and then we'll probably just embellish that a little bit. But I wanted to make sure before I get too far ahead of myself that I have everything kind of laid out. There's going to be this big pocket over here. Oh, I know. It's a little pocket that I'm going to put on that side. That's what it goes to. Awesome. Okay. So before I get attaching those main pockets, I want to attach my Flappy pocket. And it's going to go right around here. So I just need to attach the flap to my manila folder. Hopefully you can still see what I'm doing. Yep, there I am. Okay, cool. Give that a nice heavy-duty glue. And this little envelope is from a kit also. I'll link it below if you're interested. And then I'm going to put this guy right in here. Give it just a little space and glue that guy down. So now we have a little flap. All right, now I don't want to see this on the back of my envelope. I slit the bottom of the envelope. I glued it beforehand and then trimmed that off, and I did cut out the little half circle here just to say, hey, heads up, there's a pocket there. But I don't want to see this. So I made this cute little paper scrap that I'm just going to insert and glue right in here to cover that up. And now I am going to just glue right along the bottom there instead of coming up to here. I don't want to cover that part because I want my tag to be able to go in there as far as it can. So I'm just going to put the glue along the very bottom of that paper. Hopefully that made sense. I think I'll do glue stick though because I want the glue stick on this lacy part. So I'll do some glue stick and then some of my heavy duty stuff right there so I can just get a nice bead along that very bottom border. I hope I'm making sense. You know, sometimes when you're talking and you start to wonder, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Hopefully I'm making sense. I think the most important thing about making these is just to roll with it. If you realize, oh shoot, I didn't mean to glue that shut. Oh, how can I turn that into something else or use it for something different? Like, don't panic, just roll with it. It's art. So that's what I love about this. That's bugging me. So we're gonna cover it. We're gonna make a cute little snowflake collage on this. I think just like that maybe. Let's see, maybe a little pink one will stand out better against that. Yeah, I like that. All right. So we'll just do some heavy duty in the middle and some glue stick on these outside little snippets. I got these cute dies just barely. They're Tim Holtz Sizzlets. So I bought these ones through Joann Fabric, but they're all over. You can get them just about anywhere. And they are really cute and fairly inexpensive. And snowflakes are kind of something you use again and again, so I thought that would be a fun one to have on hand. All right, so there's that, and now there's some journaling space, or you could put a little picture, and you also have this little tag right here. Okay, there's another Flappy, happy Flappy. Okay, So now I'm just gonna put down my pockets. This is the background, so you're not gonna, this doesn't need to have any special treatment. This is just to cover up the manila. I don't know, I just don't really love seeing a manila folder. That's okay if you do. You can keep it visible, but I enjoy covering it. Looks like that is gonna be a little tight right there. I probably came over too far. That's okay. That's something to keep in mind, to check with when you're doing yours, because it's too late for mine, but you can save yours. All right, let's see. I think I'll do, yeah, I like that order. So these, I'm just going to glue the two sides. And I'll show you why on this one, why that one works. I'm going to scoot these guys over just a hair more so I have a little more leeway on closing that. All right, and then this one I'm going to glue all three sides because I don't want my tags falling out the bottom. But I didn't need to do that middle pocket because this one will act as a bottom for both pockets. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. I'll show you what I mean. What I mean is, this card will now go clear down, but it can't go past the end of this one because that one's glued shut. So I didn't need to glue that other one or the card would stop clear up here. So it's just kind of a way of saving paper, leaving that open right there. All right, so we've got these fun, I just made these. These are paper and some of that vanilla folder. Manila folder. Just scraps. And I sewed around the edge of those. You could glue. It doesn't matter. Either way. I just thought it'd be fun. So those two will go there. I can decorate and maybe we'll add some embellishments on these later. Just whatever you want. All right. Now we have our last envelope. And remember, this one's not going to be seen back here. So we don't need to worry about making that one cute. Here comes another big drip of glue. I'll just use it up right now. And glue, go ahead and glue this envelope down. Here we go. Stop dripping glue. It's about time for a new one. All right, make sure that has plenty of room to shut. And that will attach to the back of that little folder. And again, I don't really want to have this here open. So I am going to, but I did want to add just a dot right there, just to make sure that pocket stays attached and nice. Now I'm going to glue all three sides on this additional pocket. And this was in the kit also. They have the little circles cut out of the top already. And it's just fun. So these guys are going to go right here. And I like this. This is a copy dyed envelope that I had on hand. And I thought it just kind of went with the theme, so I don't mind keeping that visible. I like it. All right. Let's see. Gotta let that dry. And I just have this little tag that's gonna go right in that one. Just sticking out right there. Maybe I'll add a fun little, let's see, what would be cute? Maybe a little, how about there? Noel. And a tiny, yes, tiny little blue snowflake. I don't really love that snowflake. It's not my favorite. I don't know. Maybe it would be fun to do a pink, bigger one because we have this pink right here and that could make it stand out. Nope, it's going to have to be even bigger if it's going to make any impact at all. Haha, love it. Okay, we found it. We found the combination. I'm going to ink this snowflake just a hair, just because that pink is a little brighter than the rest of it. So it's just gonna dull it down just a hair. All right, we'll put this little seal on. That ain't going anywhere with that amount of glue. You don't need to worry about that. My heavens. All right. We'll put that right in the middle there. And some of my heavy duty glue, and again, a little glue stick just to hold down those little bits. Cute. Cute, cute. My glue's trying to drip again, so I'm gonna hurry and glue down my Noel sign. And that's just a scrap of paper and a little word. So easy peasy. All right, that's cute. All right, let's go ahead and flip this closed, and I'm gonna do this last little pocket here. Because remember, this envelope, this is an envelope, and I trimmed the top right here. I trimmed that little guy. But I wanted to hide that big amount of coffee dyeing. You don't have to if you love it. It's kind of sad to cover it up, but that is okay. That's the name of the game. Okay. Lots of glue stick on there. Ew, I want more. I can feel it on that edge. It's not on there. Okay. Hopefully we got enough that time. Stick it down. All right, let me get this, make sure this is centered for you. All right, that pocket's done. I have a couple of little tags. I think I'll add a little sign to this one. I don't want to add too much bulk just because this isn't a journal on its own. This is just a little insert for a journal. So, but it's so easy to get carried away and just keep adding. You know how that is, right? Of course you do. You're watching this video. You know how it is. All right, little Christmas sign. I don't know if I want to cover that. Maybe I'll put this down here. Oh, I know. I'll put my little Christmas sign on this tag. And I'll add me a little snowflake on there. Yes, I love it. Needs to be grunged down a little though, huh? What can we add to grunge our snowflake? They're just so pretty. I watched one of Angela Kerr's videos about making cards, and they were so cute. And that's when I knew I have to have some snowflake dies. So thanks for that, Angela. She enabled me. All right, I think I'll add a little topper to that tag, but I'll do that off camera for you guys so you don't have to bear with me on that one. But this needs something else. Trim the tree. I like it. It's going. It's going on. It made the cut. All right, that ought to do it. And that grunges it down just a hair, which is kind of the style of the journal, so I want to stay true to that. All right, and these ones are going in this big pocket back here. And we just have two little tags for that pocket. And this can be journaling. You can add a little decoration to it. And, or you can add a picture. That'd be really cute there. Just whatever. Season's greetings. And then I'm going to use that for journaling. Okay. So, I think that about does it. We could probably add a few more little bits of embellishments here and there. Where's that little pocket? I want to add this to my little sideways pocket. Look, it's a treasure hunt. I can't find all my pockets. It's perfect. I want to add another little card in there. Let's see, the very front of this will be just like this. Nope, just like that. You know, I just don't really want to add anything else there. I think we're going to call it on the embellishments. And we can add more later if we want. But I'll give you a quick run through to kind of see the finished product. Okay, so this is what we started with, was this piece right here. And how this will happen is you would glue this piece, the back, right into your journal. And then you're going to have this little pocket here on an envelope with some cute little journaling bits in that pocket. And the front is, this is an envelope, so there you got your little tag in your envelope. I put this little vellum envelope, some journaling on the back, a little tag in there, some more journaling space here. And then when you open it, you'll have this piece here, a couple of tags here. Then you can open that piece and there's a little pocket here. And there's another Flappy right here. Another envelope with a little card. Some cute fun stuff here with some journaling. And this centerpiece with these main pockets to put some big cards in for journaling, pictures, whatever you want. And we could add something fun here. Maybe we'll do that. There we go. We'll add something fun like this. That'll be cute. Anyway, that was not bad. Super easy. Super cute. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you love it. And Merry Christmas. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.